Hello, everyone. Welcome to Client Circle's webinar today. Ready for effortless renewals? We're going to give everyone just a minute to join. But while we are giving people some time, if you wouldn't mind, over on the right-hand side, you should see a little chat option. Go ahead and post where you're tuning in from today. We want to see where everyone's located. And for those that just, I'm seeing a few numbers going up. If you're joining us, we're just having people post where they're tuning in from, giving people a few minutes to join before we get started. Okay, let's see. Oh, Meredith, we have someone from Kentucky, first one.
Very nice. I'm from Louisville.
Yes, and I was actually born in Lexington, Jennifer, so that is a very fun first one. Cool. Got a lot of North Carolinas, a lot of East. That's very awesome. Cool. Indiana, fun. Oh, California hitting the West. Love that. And Ohio. Got some Texas. So great to have you all here. Justin, give a shout out to the Phillies. We love to see it. Oh, Carrie, Boulder, Colorado. I'm actually in Denver, so that is fun. We're neighbors. Some Georgia, St. Louis, Missouri. Well, it's so good to have you all here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll give everyone maybe one more minute, 30 seconds to join in, but keep telling us where you're from. This is so great. Oh, we've got a Michigan. Very cool. It's good to have you all here. All right. I'm seeing our numbers go up pretty steadily, and I think that we are ready to get started. So welcome to our webinar today. We are going to go ahead and talk about renewals today. This is going to be a shorter webinar, and so we're going to try and wrap it up within 30 minutes. But if we have more questions, then Meredith and I will definitely stay later. But if you all do have questions along the way, go ahead and post those on the right-hand side on that chat, the same place where you're telling us where you're tuning in from, and we will answer as many questions as we can here at the end of the webinar. So let's get started. I am Brooke Eaton. I am the Marketing Communications Specialist here at Client Circle. I joined the company in 2020 as a software account manager, and in 2023, I started my new role in marketing.
And I'm Meredith. I'm an account manager. I've probably worked with some of you before. I've been here since 2021, and I'm on the strategy team here at Client Circle. I help insurance agents meet their goals by advising on strategy, best practices, and giving recommendations just based on other successful agencies. So I'm also a team lead, and thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. All right. And then we do have some people who are on the webinar today who are new to Client Circle. And so we just want to give you a little overview about what we do. We are a marketing communications platform based in Des Moines, Iowa. And we work with agencies all across the US. We've been working with insurance agencies since 2013. And we start with the core features that we think every insurance agency needs, from retention, reputation management, reviews, referrals. We can help you with all of that. That's how we started our company. And we'll also help you improve in your local search rankings so that you're listed towards the top of Google search results. And we have tons of templates and ready to go campaigns for you all to use for everything from cross-selling, prospecting, win-backs, renewals, which of course we'll be talking about today, and many more. And we can also send your clients handwritten cards in the mail that look like you took the time to write the cards yourself, which goes a long way for retention, which we'll be talking about a little bit in regards to renewals as well, of course. And then finally, we have a lot of analytics tools built into our software so that you can kind of keep an eye on your data and where you're ranking in the insurance industry. But we don't stop there. In recent years, we have added a lot more tools to help make sure that you have all of the InsurTech tools you need in one place. And so we've added websites so we can help you create an insurance website for your agency. And that includes a tool that makes it really easy for you to make updates in real time to your website. We have an enterprise grade content management system that allows you to make those updates without waiting for someone else to do it for you. And we also have a new tool kind of with websites, but you can use it even if you don't have a Client Circle website. It's called Queues, and it is a way to turn your passive website into an active engagement and sales tool. We're going to be talking a lot about journeys today. Our journeys are our sophisticated relationship management tool, and we're going to get into those more later. And with journeys, we have custom forms, which you can go ahead and connect forms, whether it's through us or through a third party. We can connect your forms to journeys to kick off custom campaigns for things like prospecting after a website quote request and many others. And we also have several tools that help you stay in touch with clients throughout the year in a variety of ways on a variety of platforms, including texting, web chat, Facebook messages, Google messages. We've got a lot of tools there for you to be available to your clients, and you get to manage and respond to all conversations in one place. And then finally, we have Circle AI, which is our artificial intelligence tool that helps you analyze your data as well as write custom content for your website and email campaigns that makes you stand out from your competitors. So today, let's start talking about renewals, right? We are going to be talking about some of the steps in general that you should take to have successful renewals, no matter what tools you have for your insurance agency. These are kind of the steps that every insurance agency should be taking to help retain clients at renewals. We're going to dive a little deeper into personal lines and commercial lines renewals and some examples of those. And finally, we're going to talk about how to be proactive in your communications with the state of the insurance industry and just kind of updating your customers on the state of the market for insurance so that they're not surprised at renewal. And then at the end, we will take questions. So just a friendly reminder, go ahead and post your questions there on the right as we go. And Meredith and I will go through those at the end and answer as many as we can. So we're hearing from many of our agents that renewals have been a challenge lately, right? Agencies across the country have been dealing with carriers leaving markets and not renewing existing policies, and you all are having to reshop clients due to the significant premium increases for many. We understand this and we feel for you, and we want to get into renewals today. So there are several things that you can do to make the renewal process easy on your clients and your team. This is especially important for situations where premiums are going to go up significantly, which I'm sure many of you have experienced already. So the first step is to over-communicate. The more your clients know and the more that they're prepared, the better they're going to be positioned to understand all these changes and the less likely they're going to be to leave. And give them some time. Start communicating with them well in advance of their renewal to give them enough lead time so that your customers are prepared for that renewal. And offer to meet to answer their questions. When a renewal isn't straightforward and you need more information to reshop the customer, a good idea is to offer to connect via phone to discuss the details and answer any questions they may have. And this is also going to give your client peace of mind that you're working hard for them, that you're in their corner, which is what they really want with the challenging time in insurance. And automate what you can. This is going to make your life so much easier. Make sure that nothing gets missed. So you can use technology to help you keep track of renewals. Technology can alert you when someone has an upcoming renewal and let you know when people have a renewal that needs more attention. It's going to allow you to save so much time so that you can focus on your at-risk accounts and automate the workflows that you can. And finally, remember to thank your customers after renewal, either via email or with a handwritten card. They're going to remember you did this, and this is going to go a long way in retention for the years to come. So let's take a look at what a renewal may look like for your clients. And we are going to show it to you using journeys. So as I mentioned kind of earlier, Journeys is our advanced marketing automation and relationship management feature inside Client Circle. With Journeys, you're able to build campaigns with multiple tactics. So for example, emails, texts, handwritten cards, employee alerts, website announcements, many other things. We'll show you a lot of those today. And you can make journeys as simple or as complex as you want. We've got many templates to help you get started, and you can customize everything, or you can build your own journey from scratch. So Meredith is going to show us a few examples now.
All right, so let's take a look and see what a simple renewal journey looks like. I'm going to go into the Journeys tab here on the right-hand side, and then you can see some active journeys in this account, but I'm going to go ahead and click this plus icon. It says New Journey. And then you can see some of the templates we have available. We have several different types of journeys. I would say some popular ones are win-back journeys, prospecting, cross-selling, and then you can use these as is, or you can edit them as you'd like. You can also build any journey you would like from scratch. But let's go ahead and take a look at this personal lines renewal journey. So this journey is it's simple and straightforward, and you can use this with your clients. Each journey you create starts with a goal. So the goal of this journey is to make sure that your clients follow through their policy renewals. So anyone that has a renewal coming up within 90 days will be added to a list, and then they'll begin the journey. Or as Brooke was mentioning, you can set a renewal journey for a custom list of clients. For example, those who experience an increase of 15% or more, as long as we have access to that information in your management system. So this journey starts with an employee notice to your team, letting them know that the client has an upcoming renewal. And then we're going to wait 5 days and then send an email to the client that is an update on the state of insurance and why rates have been going up across the country. So if I go ahead and click on this edit step pencil icon, I'll show you the email. You can change the email if you'd like, but here is a quick peek of what it looks like. And then we're going to wait 25 days after that, and then another email will go out, and that is regarding, their upcoming renewal. At that point, we're going to wait another 30 days, and as you can see, it progresses until we get closer and closer to the client's renewal date. You can customize everything in this template to fit your needs. You can add or remove steps and stages, or you can build something from scratch. And our account managers are there to help you get started. Now, this journey is pretty simple, and it includes mainly emails to clients or team members. But we also have a version of this journey that's available for commercial clients. So let's take a look at that one. I'm going to go back to the Journeys tab and New Journey, and then Commercial Lines Renewal. So this particular journey is similar, but it does include different verbiage, more suitable for business customers. And then something different about this journey is that it starts off with a card for an even more personalized touch that business clients will appreciate. So I'll go ahead and show you this one. Again, I'm going to click on Edit Step next to the card. And then you can see the front of the card, the back of the card, the inside verbiage, and a quick preview of what it's going to look like. And then if you want, you can add a card to your personal lines journey as well, either at the beginning or at the end of the journey, thanking the customer for their renewal. And then let's say that I wanted to go ahead and add a step to this journey. I'm going to click on the plus icon. Really anywhere in this journey, you can add a step. It's very easy. And then these are all of the step options. So as you can see, we can send a text message, we can send a card, an employee notification. So notifying whoever is assigned to that contact in your management system that that client is in that step within the journey. We can also add wait time. So if we wanted to wait, for example, 14 days before sending the next communication, we can add a wait time for a step as well. So the sky is truly the limit with journeys. You can do so many things with them. And then once you're happy with how everything looks and the journey is live, you will be able to see which customer is in which step at a given point in time. And then what makes a journey different from other similar systems is that you don't have to drag and drop contacts across stages. They progress automatically, unless you do choose to put a manual step in place if that's your preferred process.
Awesome. Thank you so much for showing us those personal and commercial lines renewals journeys, Meredith. Like Meredith mentioned, these are templates in your account, but you can customize any of these or start your own from scratch to really make them your own. And just remember that being proactive before a renewal and especially before a rate increase is going to be key to retaining your clients. The more you communicate and the more information you provide, the more likely your clients are to be receptive and less upset about the price. So communication is definitely key. And we also have a one-time communication available for you if you wanted to send a general update to customers to help them understand the state of insurance in the US and what is causing all of the increases. So this is available in all of our accounts, and Meredith is going to show that to you now.
All right, so yes, I am going to hop into the communications tab here on the left. And then I'm going to be working out of our one-time communications on the right side. I'm clicking on new one-time communication and then quick helpful templates. And then it's going to be this carrier changes update. And like Brooke said, it really just highlights market changes, lets your clients know that you're there for them, you're aware of the situation regarding price increases, and you're going to make sure that they have the best possible coverage. Even if you don't have journeys, you can still use this communication and send it out to your clients ahead of time.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you. So that kind of wraps up our presentation portion of the webinar today. And now we're going to be taking your all's questions. So if you had any questions while we were chatting or questions now, go ahead and post those in the right. I see that we already have a couple, so we'll get started with those. But our first question here from Mike is, how does Journeys integrate with AMS 360 commercial lines? And what sort of policy data does it pull? So Mike, if you are a Vertafore client communications customer with AMS 360, you have to be on the premium package to have access to Journeys. And so Journeys can pull in your commercial lines policy information and contacts who have those upcoming renewals. We'd probably need to look specifically at your account and kind of how you're tracking data in AMS 360. But in general, we're able to pull a lot of information about your products to help make that renewal process pretty smooth. And I think you mentioned the size of the policy. Follow-up question, are you referring to like the premium or product price? Those sorts of things with AMS 360, we can take a look at that information as long as it's being tracked. All right. So a question about, let's see, from Tamara, a question about adding a link into an email to book an appointment with our account manager. And do you get a copy of the emails that go out to the insureds so that you can put them in your system? Great question, Tamara. Yes, we can add links to emails. That's something that you'd want to work with your account manager on. And then as far as the copies of the emails that goes out, we have two-way integrations with some management systems that we can add activities or notes back into your management system for you. We also do have an option to BCC you on email so you can get a copy, or we can add you to those journeys ahead of time so that you can go through the journey first and then see all of the emails that are going out so you kind of have a heads up of that. And then finally, we have employee notifications too that can kind of alert you. And Meredith was showing you that earlier on the journey. So you know when someone is getting started with that journey, and you can be alerted as soon as one of your customers is. All right. And then a question here from Kelsey. Can you show what metrics look like for journeys? That is a great question. And I actually think we have an example of that, Meredith.
Yes.
So let's... Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. I was going to say we should have an example. This would be an example of a running journey. You are able to see the total contacts in the journey, how many clients completed the journey, the average time it took to complete the goal. And then on the right-hand side, you'll see the chart where it states how many contacts are still active, what percentage of them had their goal met, and then what percentage was their goal not met or that did not meet their goal. So yeah, you definitely are able to keep track of the success of the journey and monitor how the journey is performing.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. And we have a question here from a Lucy. And actually, Meredith, I think if you don't mind showing the service and support tab, this is going to be a helpful thing. But Lucy is saying that they're more of a hands-on person, may not have any questions right now, but would like to have some contact information in case questions arise. Can you kind of walk them through their options on the service and support tab?
Yeah, of course. So if you're in the account, you're going to see the second tab from the bottom. It's service and support. There are several different ways to get in touch. My favorite is actually our help desk article. If you do have questions on specific features, I definitely recommend checking that out. We have hundreds of articles and walkthroughs, step-by-step guides. So that's definitely a good resource for you. And then we also have several different ways to get in touch with our support team, who is amazing, I must say. We have the email there, the phone number. And then if you click on open a new chat, you'll be able to chat with one of our live support account managers. They should be able to help you right away, or they can get you in touch with the right person.
Yes, perfect. And then Meredith, I'm going to have you stay sharing your screen because Chuck asked a question about, are there any claims journeys? And there definitely is. Would you mind showing that template? And while Meredith is
Absolutely.
pulling that up, I do just want to mention this will depend once again on your management system. Our data kind of depends on what comes over from your management system, but we do work with all of the major management systems and can usually find a solution for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have a claims journey here. It might look a little bit different than the renewal journeys. We actually recommend 3 different stages. Typically for the claims journey, we have a kickoff claim, claim in process or progress, and then a final check-in. But again, each journey is completely customizable, just depends on what you're looking for.
Awesome. All right, I'm seeing several questions about management systems. So QQ Catalyst, yes. Easy Links, yes. We definitely work with both those systems and have many, many customers or agencies that we work with who use those management systems. And so Journeys will work with all of those. All right. Can I send client communication to email addresses other than the primary one? Chuck, I think we're going to have someone reach out to you about that question specifically. That one will probably be pretty specific to how you are tracking things, but we'll see if there's something that we can do for you there. All right. Is there a place in Client Circle where we can pull our renewal reports that we can extract onto an Excel sheet? Yes, Jose, there is. So we, with Client Circle, kind of as we mentioned, we take the most current data from your management system that we receive from your management system, and we can add those to contact lists. And then, so for example, if you wanted to see all of your upcoming renewals in the next 90 days, that list, we can make it so that changes each day. As soon as someone is within that 90 days, they'll be added to that list that day. And you can download a list of those contacts. And actually, Meredith, onto an Excel sheet. Meredith, would you mind showing that too? We can just pull up any list. It doesn't need to be a renewals list specifically.
Of course. All right, let me share my screen. Here we go. So I am going to be in the contacts tab. And like Brooke was mentioning, if you had a list of upcoming renewals or whatever parameters we wanted to set, I'm just going to click on any list that we have here in this account, but it'll show you everybody that's on the list. And then from there, you're able to click this icon in the upper right-hand corner. It says download, and then that will download the list for you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for showing that, Meredith. Yeah. Two-way communication available with Applied Epic. We don't have a two-way integration with Applied Epic, but we can pull that data from their system into our system. And we do have some creative solutions for kind of adding those back in. All right. Let's see. Any other questions. Client circle journeys, growth agency Zoom pipelines. I'm not actually sure on the specifics on agency Zoom and journeys, but we can have a sales representative reach out to you and chat with you more. And then let's see. All right. I think I'm not seeing any new questions. All right. So if you all do have any more questions, you can go ahead and post those there. Meredith and I will stay on for a couple more minutes, but we did want to mention that if you're new to Client Circle and don't know much about the platform or kind of want to learn more about how we can help you with renewals and some of those other agency growth opportunities that I talked about at the beginning, please go ahead and schedule a demo with us. You should see a little pop-up there on the side of your screen for you to be able to schedule a demo. Or you can go to clientcircle.com/demo and find a link there. And if you are one of our existing accounts and want to learn more about renewals, updating this process, see more about journeys, go ahead and use that service and support tab that Meredith showed earlier to get in touch with our account management team, and we would be happy to help you. And then other than that, if you all don't have any, one more question. Can you incorporate having AMS 360 set for primary contact within the journey? That is I know we can do activities and suspenses with AMS 360. Carrie, I'm wondering if this might be something a little bit specific. So we're going to have someone reach out to you after the call to talk about suspenses and kind of what you're looking for AMS 360. And then, a good question. Is this an additional cost to our QQ Catalyst, Agency Zoom, PL Rater through Vertifor? So Andrea, if you, I'm trying to think if you would have Vertifor client communications or not, but that is something that you can chat with our team about. We'd be happy to help you kind of look at what your options are there. It just depends on your management system. It sounds like you're a Vertifor user, but I'm not sure exactly what your products are. So we'll have someone check with you about that. And then as far as journeys go, that is a good question. So journeys is available on our premium and premium bundle plans for our regular Client Circle users. And if you're a Vertifor client communications user, that's going to be available to you in premium package. And all of our accounts have access to that one-time email that we were showing you, that Meredith showed you kind of at the end of our presentation portion. Cool. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining today. We really appreciate it. We hope you liked the shorter mini webinar format that we did today. And like I said, if we didn't get to one of your questions today, we're going to have someone reach out to you. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and go ahead and get in touch with our team if you have any questions on renewals.
Thanks everybody.